What's good, beautiful people? My name is CJ Soup, and today I'm going to be going through a very important topic. A very important topic. The topic of today is basically the mindset shift that I needed in order to get very close to profitability. I still have a little bit of boom and bust, but this was a big turnaround moment for me. The topic we're going to talk about today. And what is that topic? Focusing on learning instead of focusing on money. To start this out, I have some notes with me so I don't forget anything that I wanted to talk about in this video. But first, I want to start it off with a Twitter post that I put up yesterday, which goes like this. Don't worry about how long this takes. Most of the frustration and depression in this game comes from traders focusing on the money instead of learning. You're learning this to eventually pass on to your kids and your grandkids. The skill to be able to make money in the market and not have to rely on anyone for their own income in life. So lock the fuck in and don't be so fucking selfish, because you're not just doing this for you. You might feel lonely right now on this journey to profitability, but trust me, later down the line, you are doing this for your legacy, for your family around you right now. Surely you can tell me all the learning that you've done. If you've reached profitability, you're making thousands of dollars a week. You're going to teach your brothers, your sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles. You're going to be teaching your whole family because you see your whole family struggling at work. They might even like their job. They might even get enough money. But no one wants to work for someone. No one wants to do all the grunt work for someone else to go sit in a fucking spa all day and enjoy themselves. Okay, so that's how I'm going to start off. So, how do we focus on learning over money? Because the focus on money, focusing on the P&L, that's the reason why we're afraid of loss. That's why we don't hold trades. That's why we over leverage. All the normal psychological issues which go against human nature, as in it's easy to commit these psychological mistakes because it's human nature too, are all fixed if you just purely stick to the learning. I don't care how long you've been trading, because the thing is, it's actually easier to focus on the learning in the beginning of your journey. But once you start getting like a year and a half, like me, I'm almost a year and a half in, a year and 4 months or 3 months in. When you get to this stage, like it feels like, you've had some experience in the game. You've been trading for a little bit now. Even if you're not profitable, like you feel the need to want to get in with bigger size, and you think you deserve it or something like that because you've been here for a bit, like you've been trading. No, bro, that's the perfect time to focus on the learning. Especially with me, I've always had an issue of not being able to hold trades, always being afraid that it's going to reverse on me. I'll be up in profit. I could take it right now before it reverses on me. But long term, that is going to hinder I will not be able to be profitable doing that. Period. I won't be able to. So that's something I needed to fix. And how did I fix that? By focus on learning. The trade's running my way. I'm not eager to jump the gun and get out and close the trade to just get that money real quick. I'm learning. This is me gaining experience on a setup like this, holding until my targets are reached, until my analysis fully plays out. And no matter what happens, I'll be able to journal and learn from this trade. So then next time I will know whether to get out now or to wait for my analysis to fully play out. Now, during this phase, you still need to have skin in the game. So I'm not saying I'm not a financial advisor. Disclaimer. I'm not telling you what to do with your own finances. Consult whatever you need to do. You need to make your own decisions for yourself. But education-wise and for entertainment purposes, what I would do from my own experiences, I needed to have more skin. I still needed to have skin in the game. I still needed to buy a prop firm or be in with a small live account in order to have that emotion in the background. So then when you're trading, even though you're focusing on the learning, you still have that psychological element there, the tension in your mind. So you still need to be able to have skin in the game in order to normalize that feeling. Because it's one thing to do it with $50 risk, but what about in 5 years from now when you're risking $3,000 on a trade? You need to be able to work your way up to that. So that's the first thing. Second thing, what this basically means is to focus on learning and not the P&L. It's the fact that you can't have an ego. especially the bros the bros watching this video. Like, I understand, like, if you're between the ages of 18, which is when you should be trading, and 25, 26, 27, your testosterone is peak in this age category as a male. We have big egos, bro. If you have an ego in this game, guarantee you will lose long term. You cannot have an ego in this game. I'll tell you right now, bro, I don't care how long you've been doing this. I don't care how much money you have, whatever. You are not him, bro. You ain't him. You ain't him, bro. None of us are him, bro. The only people that's him is the market makers, the people that coded this shit. That's who him is. You ain't him. You a very tiny, barely even a raindrop in an ocean in this market. So act like it. Focus on learning. Focus how you can ride the fucking train, ride the wave of the market, and get some money out of it. That's what we're here to learn. We're not here to be right. We're not here to prove to the world that we're fucking someone. Nah, bro. You'll lose long term doing that, bro. Trust me. So focus on the learning. Don't have an ego, especially when you're 1, 2, 3 years in. That's the prime time to not have an ego, because now you actually know what you're doing. You know your system. You know how you have to be acting. You know how to react to losses, to wins. When you miss a trade, you know how to react. It's a familiar feeling, what you feel day-to-day trading. And you need to continue focusing on the learning so you can continue to not make the psychological mistakes and just purely focus on getting better and improving. Because the money follows the skill. At the end of the day, we all know this, and you need to ingrain and internalize it. Money follows the skill. So focus on the skill and the money will come, bro. Like I said in the beginning, this is a skill that you're learning, not for you. This skill is not for you. This skill is for your kids and for your grandkids, bro. For your later generations, bro. Imagine when your little you becomes the you are now. Gets older, has a conscience, can think for themselves. You think they want to be working at a coffee shop until 25 and then finish their studies, then go work at a fucking corporate job sitting at a desk for 8 hours, 5 days a week, year after year? They don't, bro. You're learning this skill for them. So focus on that. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Focus on the learning. Become the best at it that you can. And that's the only ego that you are allowed to have. Is the ego that I will become the best trader that I possibly can. And you have to really internalize that. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Decade, 2 decades. Fuck it, bro. This trading thing, bro. You know, I even went to work today, bro. Little backstory. I went to work today. And one of the interns that I've been interning with was telling me that she has a meeting with the CEO of the company's boss. And I looked at her, I'm like, the CEO's boss? Are you trying to tell me the CEO has a boss? Has someone even higher than him? She said, yeah. Some investor or some fucking shit. Someone that's got big stake in the company, bigger than the CEO, apparently. You know what that means, bro? It means it doesn't matter like what you do. If you build a company, you do e-com, this and that. Like when you get to a certain level, bro, like I feel like you can be the complete head owner, boss ting, bro. But everything else in life besides trading requires you to depend on someone for something. Whether that's a boss, a customer, you rely on another human being to do something. Trading is the absolute 100% purest form of freedom there is in life. Financial freedom. You can make as much money as you want once you have the skill and once you have the account for it. Time freedom. You can pick to trade whatever time that you want. You got to be strict and have a routine and pick the best times to trade. But theoretically, you can trade whenever you want. Market's always moving. And geographical freedom. As long as you have some Wi-Fi. And I'm pretty sure Elon Musk put out some fucking Starlink bullshit. You good, bro. The purest form of freedom. So this is something that's worth striving for, to become the best trader that you can. It's worth it, bro. That's why it doesn't matter how long it takes. You could try and go do e-com and you think it's gonna be quicker, you know. I haven't seen the results in trading. I've been trading for 2 years. I haven't seen a penny yet. Yeah, bro. But the longer that you're there, the easier it gets. Your time will eventually come. Have you ever heard of a 20-year veteran trader not have made money? I fucking haven't. Nope. So either they quit or they eventually fucking make it. Eventually you'll make it, bro. You have to truly believe that. And this is a skill that is worth striving for. So focus on the learning and becoming a master. Not the money. Not the money, bro. That's pretty much all the points that I had. That's pretty much all the points that I had for this video. I think I really drive that home, you know. This was a bit more of like a motivational thing because this is really a topic that like allowed me to go another level. And it's an essential part. Like, you have to be tired of your bullshit. So then you act right and focus on just the skill because you understand that the money will come. Focus on one mentor, have one model, one strategy, one way of looking at the market, and don't switch that shit, bro. You strategy hop, you will not master it, bro. There is a million ways to look at this market. They all fucking work. You've heard this before. So just pick the one that you like, interests you, makes you feel good if you win using this strategy. Mine is a soup. You know, I'm catching the bottom and the top of the market. Like, I'm learning how to catch the bottom and the top of the market. That's a pretty sick feeling, isn't it? So that's what I like. So that's what I'm going to pursue. And the RR is crazy. So imagine mastering turtle soup where like the average RR on a turtle soup trade, you know, if it's a higher time frame trade, like the videos that I've shown of how to trade it, weekly OSOC trade or whatever. Bro, you got 1 to 10s, 1 to 20s, bro. You need to win like 10% of the time and make money. But we're trying to get to like 50, 60% win rate. You know? So there's so much opportunity in these markets that it's fucking crazy, bro. And it is a skill worth honing. So think about your future kids, your future grandkids. So this is a little psychology sit down for the week. Focus on learning and not on the money because money follows the skill. Also, just before I go, just wanted to say that I do have a free PDF teaching you how I trade the futures market and the model that I used to get funded with Apex funding, which I got the account last Wednesday in the span of 2 weeks using this model. So if you want some free shit, click the link in the description. I'm also trying to build a community at the moment. I'm trying to build a Discord. So if you want to get some mentorship, you want to hear some game, you want to know how I trade specifically in these markets, in the forex and the futures market, then also using that same link, join that. Like I said before, until the next video, which you will catch on Saturday, which will be a trade breakdown video. Until that video, happy trading and peace.